Scenario 3 is the QR code is available on form 13A is damaged. Okay, and cannot be scanned. Just see. Okay, A is damaged. Then if QR code available on form 13B is damaged. So one is when everything is fine, what to do? If one of the QR code on form 13A, B, C is damaged, then what you have to do? And if you did not find form 13A or B inside form 13C, then what you have to do? Scenario 5. And then if 13A or 13B QR code cannot be scanned, and even if you are not able to read the 16-digit EPB ID, all right, then what you have to do? And in case duplicate ballot is there, then what you have to do? All right, so these are scenarios, 7 scenarios. I will explain them one by one. So as you can see, after completing pre-counting for all the ETPB received, the EPB tray, valid ballot and invalid ballot to be taken to the counting table. A further course of action for counting will be as per the provisions of Rule 54A of the Conduct of Elections Rule 1961 and the Commission's instructions on the subject. So it will be same as other ballots. No, there is no difference. Once the pre-counting is completed, ETPBS is equal to the other ballot that you have sent to the officials on election duty. So the process is same. So I'll just log in on ETPBMS and then I'll show you. So as a RO or as a counting supervisors, to log in on ETPBMS on the day of counting, please mute your mic. I request you, yeah. So, and I would also request that all the counting supervisors to please start logging in by 7:30 a.m. on the day of counting. All right, but your scanning will start at sharp 8 a.m. All right, so you can start logging in by 7:30. So here I'll just log in as a RO.
Sir, can I ask a question regarding Arunachal Pradesh? Because Arunachal.
Yes, I know your counting will start at 6 or 7, I think. Okay. Yeah. So I'll speak separately on that. Okay. For Arunachal and Sikkim, I'll speak separately with the CO office. So here you can see, and then you have what you have to do on the day of counting. You have already transmitted EPB and PIN. Now you have to click on this pre-counting. Okay, and here you will see the screen. All right, you will see the screen. 23 days, hours, and minutes and seconds left for EPB pre-counting process to start. So at that time, please ROs and counting supervisors do not panic that I have logging in, but there is no screen. I'm seeing this screen, so it will be activated at 8 a.m. Once it is, you see on your watch, it is 8 a.m. Just go and refresh this page. It will be activated. So first of all, what is you have to do is click here to test your QR code scanner. All right. So here, this is the QR code scanner. So you can, in this system, in the earlier system, you have to use specific QR codes scanners, right? But now we have enabled plug and play QR code scanners. You can use any QR code scanner with the system. But before using, please check whether that QR code scanner is functioning properly or not. So scan this QR code, and when you scan, it will tell whether this QR code is working perfectly or not. So what happens? In previous elections, one of the QR code scanner was malfunctioning and it was not able to scan the character S. Okay, so what was happening? You can understand. Of course, we have state code with S, right? And if you omit that S, you'll not able to find out. You'll not able to locate the ballot paper, right? So it is very important to check whether all these characters that is present on the screen is your QR code is able to read it or not. All right, so please check before it is there on the demo portal as well. You can check it out. So suppose now it is 8 a.m. Now this my screen has been enabled. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to scan form 13C. So first scenario, okay, what I'm doing, I'm taking one ballot. I'll scan form 13C first. So now I have to scan form 13C. Okay, so it is saying valid. So now a serial number will be generated. Write this serial number on form 13C outer envelope. And since the system has marked it as valid, now what you have to do, you have to tear that envelope. You have to tear that envelope and take out two things. One is form 13A and another is form 13B. So go to this form 13A, click on this form 13A, take out form 13A and scan form 13A. There are two QR codes. You have to scan both the QR codes, okay? And again, the system will give you a serial number. So write this serial number on form 13A on top with pencil, okay? Write the serial number on top with pencil and then move to next, form 13B. Now scan form 13B. Again, it has given you a serial number. Write that serial number on form 13B. All right. So now, as you can see, the system has marked it as valid for all the forms. All right. System has marked it as valid for all the forms. CAB. Right. So now what? Since the system has marked it as valid, what you do is put form 13B and A back in form 13C that you have written 1 on it, right? And put it in the valid tray. Okay, put it in the valid tray. So this is the normal scenario. All right. Next is second scenario is what? The QR code on form 13C. Okay, the QR code on form 13C, you are not able to read it. Then what you have to do? What you have to do? You tear that envelope, and again you are supposed to get two things. One is form 13A and another is form 13B. So on form 13A, name of the elector and address is written. So just click on here, add elector manually. When you click on this, you will find a text box just below that, okay? When you click on this, you will find a text box just below that. Type at least 3 characters, okay? So click on there. You have to click on that. Some of the accounting supervisors are like, I click on this and it is not enabled, it is disabled, disabled. No, just below that, you can see type at least 3 characters. So just click on that. And now what I have done is my form 13C, I'm not able to scan. So I'll just type elector's name. Okay. So this is the electors that I have selected and his name and address is written. So just click on add. So here you can see a serial number is generated. So write that serial number on form 13C. All right. Then go to form 13A. Scan the QR code on form 13A. Okay, it is valid again. Write this serial number on form 13A. Move to next form 13B. Scan form 13B and then serial number is generated. You can write this serial number on the form 13B. Now again you can see the system has marked it as valid for all CAB, right? System has marked it as valid for all CAB. Then you have to put it back A and B in C and you have to keep it in the valid tray. Okay, you have to keep it in the valid tray. Next scenario is you have scanned form 13C. Okay, you have scanned form 13C and then you move to form 13A and you clear the envelope, you take out form 13A and B, and in form 13A, you are not able to scan the QR code. It is very lightly printed, so you are not able to scan. You tried scanning, but it is not successful, right? So in that case, what you have to do, you have to go here, add elector manually. Again, type 3 characters or more, name of the elector, just search it, okay? And then you can find 16-digit EPB ID. So enter that 16-digit EPB ID and just click on add. So it will verify whether it is correct or not. If it is correct, it will give you a serial number here and then you can move to form 13B. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll not enter that. I'll just scan it. You can do it testing on the demo server. So this was one scenario. Next is if you are able to scan form 13A, but you are not able to scan form 13B. the form 13B's QR code is not visible or you are not able to scan, then what you have to do, you have to enter 16-digit EPB ID mentioned on form 13B. All right, 16-digit EPB ID you have to enter here and just click on add. All right. So if you're not able to scan form 13A, you have to enter here name and EPB ID. If you're not able to scan form 13B, then you simply have to enter the EPB ID. So again, what I've done is I've scanned form 13B, although you can do the testing in the demo server. And now again, the system has said, okay, all the forms are valid. So put back, write the serial number on CAB, put A and B back in C and put it in the valid tray. Okay. So next scenario. So you have scanned form 13C. Okay. You have scanned form 13C. Now go to form 13A. Since form 13C was valid, you tear that envelope, take out form 13A and B. But what happened? Form 13A was missing. Okay. Form 13A was missing. So what you have to do in that case, from here, just click on this. Form 13A is not found, does not exist for the service footer. All right. Just click on this and just click on proceed. Okay. So here you can see it has invalidated. Form 13A was not present when you tear off the form 13C. So put back form 13B inside form 13C, okay, and keep it in the invalid tray. And here the work of this AROs comes in. So you have to check if any of the counting supervisors, if you see a red text or icon on your screen, immediately call your ARO and tell him that, sir, madam, here you can see this, it is showing that it is invalid because it is not present. So our ARO will check and satisfy himself and then mark the reason why you are invalidating this ballot. So at the back of form 13C, you have to write the reason for invalidation and put it in the invalid tray. All right, then I'll scan next. So you have scanned form 13C, next scenario, form 13A, form 13B, and then you went to form 13B. So form 13B was not there. Another scenario, right? Form 13B was not there. So if it is not there, then what you have to do? You simply have to select this and just click on proceed. So it will mark it as an invalid. Okay. In form 13A, here you have to select the reason for manual invalidation. And here in form 13B, here you have to select the manual invalidation. So for the timing, let me just scan. Okay, serial number is generated. And another important thing, just see on the screen, okay? Now I'm going to do another scan. So you see what I did? What I did? I immediately scanned the previous ballot itself. So what happens? The ballot that I just completed the scanning, I did not pick a fresh ballot. Instead, I scanned the same ballot again. So if you immediately scan the same ballot again, system will ask, are you scanning the just scan form 13C? Because the scan QR code is matching with the previously scanned code. So if you say yes, the system will do nothing. And if you say no, it will mark it as duplicate. So since I'm scanning the same ballot, I'll just say yes. So you can see no changes in the system, right? And if I have clicked on no, it will mark it as duplicate. All right. So next I will scan. I pick the next ballot. So please pay attention. Duplicate scan detected against serial number 1,6. Now what happened? I picked another ballot and the system is saying that this ballot is duplicate with serial number 1. And the ballot which is in my hand is serial number 6. So it can be a case. The system will say serial number 210 is duplicate with serial number 50. In actual, maybe. Okay. So now what you have to do, again, you have to call the ARO. You have to inform him that him or she or whosoever. Then you have to inform that okay, this ballot paper is duplicate. Now in this case, what you have to do, you from the valid tray earlier, the serial number one, you have placed that ballot where? In the valid tray, right? So it is the first ballot, so it will be at the bottom of the tray, right? So why we are writing the serial number? So that you can easily identify. So you know it is the first ballot, it will be at the bottom of the tray. Just take out from that tray and tie it with this sixth ballot that is in your hand. Tie it together, mention the reason it is duplicate, and keep it in the invalid tray now. Okay. So this is the process. So another is, so I'll go to next QR code, ballot.
Some sir, in that case,
So
if it is duplicate, it has to be rejected.
in that case, both the duplicate will be rejected.
Okay, both if it is
Yes, yes.
replicate.
In case of duplicate, both the ballot will be rejected. Now
Okay.
you can see I've scanned another ballot and immediately system is saying not issued by the system. Okay. So in that case also what you have to do, you have to place that ballot in the invalid tray. Okay. And another scenario, okay. What happens that you pick the ballot, you are not able to scan form 13C. You are not able to scan form 13C. Then what you did, as per the instructions, you tear that envelope and you did not find form 13A either. If you don't find that form 13A inside, then you please keep it separately, mark it as invalid, and keep it in the tray, but note it separately. Okay. Okay. You have, because this ballot has not been scanned and it is not registered in the system. All right. So what you have to do with this count later on, you have to inform the RO. Okay, I have scanned this many ballots, but out of this many ballots, only 5 ballot I was unable to scan. So reason will already be there. Either form 13A is not there or whatsoever the reason may be. Then once this scanning is completed, okay, one more important thing. Now since I am doing this scanning from the RO's login, so it is giving me a serial number 12345, right? When I do the scanning from counting supervisor's login, it will prefix the counting supervisor ID, okay, and it will give A01 underscore 1 underscore 2 and 3 and so on. And if there is any duplicate between two counting supervisors, then the system will say, for example, serial number 1 is duplicate with A05 underscore 52. What does it mean? RO's, the ballot paper that RO is scanning from his system with is marked as serial number 1 is duplicate with the counting supervisors bearing the ID 5 and the serial number of scanning is 52. All right. So in that case, the ARO will come and take both the ballot from both the counting supervisors, mark it as duplicate and keep it in the invalid tray. So once this scanning is completed, RO have to do here. Kindly mark the scanning completed after the completion of pre-counting of Form 13 CAP. So click on this scanning completed, and then you have to enter total ballot received till 8 a.m. Okay, total ballot received after 8 a.m. So here it can be a case where you'll be saying that, okay, I completed my scanning by 12 noon. So I'm entering that, okay, till 8 a.m. I have received this many ballots. Till 12 noon, after 8 a.m. until 12 noon, I have received this many ballots. And what is this total EPP rejected without scan? So this is the last scenario that I was talking about. So there can be a case, right? You are not able to scan form 13C and form 13A is also missing. So in that case, what you have to do is you have to keep it separately, note it down, and when the RO will mark it as complete, here they have to mention how many ballots they have rejected without scanning. All right. Total ballot received after 8 a.m. So whenever you are marking it as complete, so just mention at that point of time how many ballots you have received. Even after that, if you receive, no problem. Okay. But while marking the scanning as complete, you have to enter this many figures. So once you mark it as completed, you will not able to view this screen or you're not able to see this screen. You can go to reports Okay, and see the postal ballot counting report. So total number of valid ballot, invalid ballot, duplicate, manually rejected. Okay, so here you will get all the details of the ballot which is valid or invalid. So this is the complete process of pre-counting. All right. So now if you have any doubts, any queries, please ask.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Saksham, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, I have only one. I have only one query. All the things which you have just discussed, please ask the coordinator to circulate PDF of all these.
Of course, please. Sure.
Thank you.
So we have already provided the demo logins. I request all the ROs who have already transmitted the ballot. Okay, please note again. Those ROs, just a second, let me complete, just a second. Okay, all the ROs who have already transmitted the ballot on demo, okay, on demo portal, not on live, on demo portal, that is fine. And those who have not yet transmitted, please transmit the ballot from the demo portal, and then you have to log in as a record and unit, okay, and download the ballot paper for doing the testing, okay, hands-on. You have to download the ballot paper, and then you can just print only 2 pages, that is one form 13C and form 13A. So form 13C and B is already on the same page, and form 13A is separately. So you can print only those 2 pages. Please do not print entire ballot 13-14 pages. Don't waste your paper. Okay, just print those 2 pages only on both sides, and you can do the scanning.
सारे सारे डेमो में है क्या अवेलेबल?
सारे डेमो में अवेलेबल है. And for downloading the ballot paper, what you have to do, for example, okay, for example, let's say in Mizoram there are 40 ACs, okay, and there is one PC. So when you want to download the ballot paper from your login, so what you have to do, in that PC, AC number 1 to 40 lies. So you have to log in as REC, okay, REC, then ROAC code, and unit, then ROAC code. For example, REC ROS17001 AC, unit ROS17001 AC. Do not prefix PC for downloading the ballot paper. You have to prefix the AC with the assembly constituency, because ERO has finalized. So you have to prefix with that only. In case, instead of ERO, you just simply have to write for that RO S25001 AC, and you have to prefix REC or unit along with that, and you have to download the ballot paper from both the logins, print the ballot paper, and do the scanning. Okay.
Hello. Sir, speaking from Banswara, Rajasthan.
Yes.
One query from my side, that actually we have very less number of ETPBMS, nearly 180. So whether we have counting supervisor, we have counting assistant. So whether we have to deploy one more ARO for ETPBMS?
So depends. If required, you can deploy. If RO can manage, then no issue.
Okay, sir.
If RO himself can manage, no issue.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
And where there are less number of ballots, so in that case you can directly do the scanning from RO login also. No need to appoint counting supervisor also in that case. Yes.
How to create counting supervisor user?
From CO login. And one humble request from all the ROs and from the DEOs. Please do not keep on changing the counting supervisors.
Excuse me, sir. We are from Punjab, sir.
Yes.
एक्चुअली सर एक रिपोर्ट के बारे में थोड़ा इन्फॉर्मेशन चाहिए थी. जो आपने बोला कि मान लो हमारे पास 1000 आ गए 8 AM से पहले, ठीक है नहीं, तो 500 आए 8 AM के बाद, तो जो विदाउट स्कैनिंग का वो 500 आएंगे?
नहीं, 1000 आए आपके 8 बजे तक, 500 आए आपके 8 बजे के बाद. तो टोटल EPB received till 8 AM 1000, total EPB received after 8 AM 500, total EPB rejected without scanning वो 1000 में से ही होंगे.
विदाउट स्कैनिंग वो 1000 में से होंगे सर?
1000 में से होंगे.
ठीक सर, ठीक.
क्योंकि जो 8 बजे के बाद है उनको तो आपने कंसीडर ही नहीं किया है।
Right. Thank you.
Hello, Lakshman ji, how many logins we will be getting for each ETPBMS?
So you keep 250 to 300 per counting supervisor. For 250 to 300 ballots, you can keep one counting supervisor.
Sir, can we create logins for demo portal also?
Yes.
Supervisor login.
Yes.
Sir, 13A has 2 pages actually, and maybe only 1 page will be sent. If in case 2 pages are sent, whether the QR codes are same on the
QR
both
code
pages?
are same on both, and you have to scan on the one in which the elector has signed. Okay. That is Form 13A is for 2 different things. One is for elector who can read and write. One is for who cannot sign himself. Okay. So in that case, wherever you find the signature of elector and attesting officer, you can scan that.
And if that QR code is duplicate over 2 AROs, sir, and whether both the AROs have to give the comment?
Both the ARO, yeah. So it is not required both the AROs to give comment. Both the ARO can check, and then one of them can specify the reason for invalidating the ballot.
So what is the average time for scanning one cover?
It will hardly take 1 minute. So scanning will be very fast. Okay, only the time taking for tearing the envelope, keeping it back, writing the serial numbers, that is what time will take. And yes, another very important, please do not leave the system before completing the ETPBMS pre-counting. In the previous elections, we have seen in many states, the scanning is going till 6 p.m. as well. So, please mute your mic. Arun Seth. Okay, so what happens? We have seen that scanning is going till 6 p.m. And when we analyzed the logs, we found that the scanning was already done by, I think, 12:30. And after that, 5 ballots were scanned later on at 6 p.m. So I don't know, they went for having a good lunch break and then tea break, and then they came back and started scanning the ballots. So I would request all the ROs, when you start the scanning, please don't let the counting supervisor move out of their table unless they complete the scanning and you mark it as completed. Okay. Unless you marked it as completed, no supervisor should move out.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, I am from Punjab, Jalandhar.
Ji.
Sir, I want to know, can we have the counting supervisor logins for the demo portal?
Yes.
Or we have to do it from the RO login?
No, you can ask your CO office to create.
Right. Thank you, sir.
Sir, in 2019 MP election, actually server was down and we could not scan. Later on, we got a letter saying that manually you have to find the duplicate and continue. Any guidance for such situation, sir?
No such situation will arise.
Sir, can we create the duplicate scenario one more time?
Pardon?
Can we redo the duplicate scenario one more time, sir?
Sure.
Sir, there is a query from District Dholpur. Sir, जब हम 13C को स्कैन नहीं कर पाते हैं या उस पर रीडेबल नहीं है फॉर्मेट में, तब हम 13 एनवलप को ओपन करते हैं, ए में नाम देखकर इनपुट करते हैं. अगर 13A भी अवेलेबल नहीं हो या बी के अंदर गया हो, तो फिर उस केस में क्या करना है? क्योंकि हम मैनुअली उसको इनवैलिडेट वहां से नहीं कर सकते हैं.
आप इसीलिए तो मैंने कहा वो आपको अलग से इनवैलिडेट करना है, और जब आरओ उसको फाइनलाइज करेगा, कंप्लीट मार्क करेगा, तो वहां पे लिखना है टोटल रिजेक्टेड विदाउट स्कैनिंग, वहां पे वो काउंट आएगा.
लास्ट में सर जो ऑप्शन आता है वो आता है कि रिसीव्ड बिफोर 8 AM और आफ्टर 8 AM, तो उसमें इनपुट करना है वो संख्या.
अरे वो नीचे 3 ऑप्शन है सर, अभी आपने स्क्रीन देखी कि नहीं देखी?
जी देखी थी.
उसमें 3 स्क्रीन है, लास्ट वाले में है total EPP rejected without scanning, तो तीसरे वाले में एंट्री करनी है उसकी.
ओके
सर आप प्लीज फिर से बताएंगे जो थर्ड ऑप्शन है जो ईपीबी रिजेक्टेड विदाउट स्कैनिंग, उसमें कौन सी ईपीबी हम कंसीडर करेंगे प्लीज.
मैं एक सेकंड स्क्रीन शेयर कर रहा हूँ, प्लीज माइक म्यूट कर लीजिए आप सभी. ठीक है, पहले तो एक रिक्वेस्ट थी कि आप दोबारा से डुप्लीकेट सिनेरियो दिखा दीजिए. मैं दिखा देता हूँ एक बार फिर से. ठीक है, अब जैसे मैंने दूसरा बैलेट उठाया, ठीक है, फॉर्म 13C पे आया मैं, फॉर्म 13C पे आया, मैं दूसरा बैलेट उठाया, उसका फॉर्म 13C स्कैन किया. ठीक है, तो देखिए क्या बोला उसने, फॉर्म डुप्लीकेट विद सीरियल नंबर 8,3. तो ये तीसरा वाला और 8वां वाला डुप्लीकेट है. तो तीसरा वाला कहाँ था आपका, वैलिड ट्रे में पड़ा हुआ था, उसको आपको वहां से निकालना है, और जो 8वां वाला है उसके साथ उसको टाई अप करना है और इनवैलिड ट्रे में उसको रखना है. ठीक है, तो ये डुप्लीकेट स्कैन था. और अभी जो सर ने पूछा, टोटल बैलेट रिसीव टिल 8 AM, फिर से मैं समझा दे रहा हूँ बहुत क्लियरली. आपको 100 बैलेट प्राप्त हुए 8 बजे तक, आप उसको काउंटिंग हॉल में ले गए, 8:30 बजे फिर डाकिया आता है 50 बैलेट लेके, वो आप स्कैन करेंगे नहीं, उसको साइड रख देंगे. करेक्ट. जब आपकी स्कैनिंग कंप्लीट हो जाएगी तो आपने क्या किया, यहाँ पे आपने 100 एंटर किया जो आपके 8 बजे तक मिले थे, 50 यहाँ पे एंटर किया आपने. ठीक है, जो 8 बजे के बाद मिले थे साइड रखे, उनको कुछ किया ही नहीं आपने. और एक जो सिनेरियो सर ने पूछा कि सी भी स्कैन नहीं कर पाए, ए भी स्कैन नहीं कर पा रहे, ए है ही नहीं उसके अंदर, वो काउंट यहाँ पे आएगा, क्योंकि वो काउंट स्कैनिंग के दौरान रजिस्टर्ड नहीं हो सकता. तो वो यहाँ पे आएगा कि टोटल हमने कितने स्कैन रिजेक्ट किए विदाउट स्कैन. ठीक है, और कोई डाउट?
सर दिस टोटल ईपीबी रिजेक्टेड विदाउट स्कैन, उसमें वो डुप्लीकेट भी इधर ही आएगा ना काउंट?
अरे नहीं भाई, वो आपने बिना स्कैन के रिजेक्ट किया है क्या डुप्लीकेट को? बिना स्कैन करके रिजेक्ट किया क्या डुप्लीकेट को आपने?
We are not proceeding with the scan, we are just stopping at 13C.
But you have scanned, right? Doesn't matter whether you are not proceeding or not. You have scanned. आपने एक तो स्कैन किया ना, अगर इनमें से कोई भी स्कैन नहीं हो पा रहा है तब डालना है वहां पे. प्लीज नोट, प्लीज म्यूट योर माइक, प्लीज म्यूट योर माइक. अगर सुन लीजिए भैया, आप लोग सुन लीजिए, बाद में डिस्कस करिएगा.
बाबू बड़ी बात मेरा होगा akan tesil paltas mo akan tulis sa pada ada tarot ya ko dia gila te wadu patsuyo.
Pawan Kumar, you please speak on my behalf. Pawan Kumar, unmute yourself please. Pawan Kumar, unmute करिए आप. ये जो आप लोग बीच बीच में ना यही बातें गप्पे लड़ा रहे हो ना, और फिर काउंटिंग वाले दिन आप लोग गलती करके बैठोगे, फिर यहाँ कॉल करते बैठोगे. काउंटिंग वाले दिन हमारे पास कॉल आती है, सर हमारे हाथ में QR कोड स्कैनर थमा दिया गया, अब करना क्या है इसके आगे? तो उनसे पूछो आपने ट्रेनिंग अटेंड करी? नहीं करी. किससे से पूछो ट्रेनिंग अटेंड करी तो थी सर, लेकिन याद नहीं है.
Sir, number of EPBs without scanning, that concept is not very clear, sir, because we are going to scan everything. And
no, you're not going to scan, man. You're not going to scan. I'm sharing my screen once again. Please, everyone, mute your mic. So, suppose you have scanned form 13C. So, sir, it would be a... Just listen first. If you are able to scan any one of the forms, then it is fine. If you are not able to scan any of these forms, then you have to enter that scanned rejected without scan. Am I clear? If you received a serial number for that ballot, if there is a serial number on form 13C, then you need not enter that case in that text box. If there is a ballot on which you have not mentioned any serial number, those have to be entered in this total EPB rejected without scan. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Sir, just one thing. Now, this 7 number not issued by the system. So, will this number go there in the without scanning case?
Arey, sir, please tell me what do you mean by scan and not scanned?
No, not issued by the system. ये आपका 7वां नंबर जो है.
Not issued. आप ये बताइए scan का मतलब क्या होता है और not scan का मतलब क्या होता है?
So you mean to say scan at least if any one of the QR code is scanned, we can go forward.
किया ना, अपना QR code scanner दबाया, आपको serial number मिला, भले सिस्टम ने कुछ भी बोला हो यहाँ पे, doesn't matter. आपने स्कैन किया, आपको सीरियल नंबर मिला, that is fine. अगर आपको सीरियल नंबर नहीं मिल पा रहा है क्योंकि फॉर्म 13C स्कैन नहीं हो पा रहा है, ए है नहीं, बी है नहीं, उस केस में आपको यहाँ पे डालना है. ये ऑलरेडी रजिस्टर्ड हो चुका है यहाँ पे. Now see what will be.
That would be a very rare means it would be
very
little
rare.
cases.
Yes, it will be very rare, but you have to be aware of all the cases. All this not issued by the system and all this will be very rare. Form 13A you are not able to scan. It will be very rare. Form 13B you are not able to scan. It will be very rare. But still you have to be aware of all the scenarios. Yes, please.
Saksham sir, good afternoon. Ashok from Tamil Nadu, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, a small doubt, sir. Suppose if 13C has been scanned and 13A is not there inside, so straight away we can put it in invalid tray, right, sir?
No, you have to mark it as Form 13A not found.
Yes, sir.
You have to manually reject, then you have to put it in the invalid tray.
Correct, sir. Correct, sir. Suppose by mistake, if the person is again scanning 13B, it won't cause any issues, right, sir?
No. If you are scanning Form 13B, it will say go and scan Form 13C first.
Okay. Because we have selected the time in 13A is not there, so it won't allow it, right, sir?
Yes,
okay.
It won't allow.
Thank you, sir.
Scan Form 13C from the beginning.
Sir, if 13C is scanned, first time it says invalid. By mistake, operator scans again, and if it says valid, what will be the consequences in such case?
No issue. If operator scan and if it is saying invalid, and later on he have scanned and it is saying it is valid, then it is valid.
Sir, but it may say two different serial numbers, sir, in that case.
Yes, of course. It will say two different serial numbers. No problem. In that case, you have to inform the RO. Okay. You have to inform the RO that yes, I have scanned this once and it was saying it is invalid. Now it is saying it is valid. This will not be the case anyhow. Okay, until unless the supervisor have scanned some other QR code. That is why I'm telling you have to keep it on manual trigger mode. If it is on auto mode, what it will do, it will scan any QR code that comes in front of the QR code scanner, and it will mark it as invalid. And you will assume that you have scanned the ballot and it has been marked as invalid. Each and every word what I have written or I'm saying is with some reasons. Okay.
Saksham sir, I have a small. कई बार ऐसा होता है एक ही फैमिली का जो सर्विस वोटर में जो एक ही इन्वेलप के साथ आता है 8 बजे के पहले आया है तो हमने स्कैन किया उसके बाद हमें 4-5 इन्वेलप निकल गया अंदर से उस सिनेरियो में हम क्या करें बाकी कभी स्कैन करेंगे या ऐसे ही रहेंगे?
हाँ, इस केस में देखिए जब आपके पास बैलेट आता है तो ऑफ कोर्स यू विल कम टू नो ठीक है कि इसके अंदर एक बैलेट है या मल्टीपल बैलेट ठीक है वो आराम से पता लगता है जो एक सिंगल बैलेट होता है उसका साइज उसका वेट और मल्टीपल बैलेट का वेट आपको पता लगेगा तो उस केस में आप क्या करिए आपको लग रहा है कि इसमें एक से ज्यादा बैलेट हो सकते हैं सो देयर इज नो हार्म यू जस्ट टियर ऑफ फॉर्म 13C आपने फॉर्म 13C टियर किया आपने देखा इसमें एक ही बैलेट है ए भी एक है बी भी एक है कोई बात नहीं यू गो बैक स्कैन फॉर्म 13C नाउ एंड देन प्रोसीड एंड अगेन आपने टियर ऑफ किया फॉर्म 13C उसके अंदर आपको मल्टीपल बैलेट्स मिले बट इट शुड बी अगेन इंडिविजुअल बैलेट्स ओके व्हाट डज आई मीन बाय इंडिविजुअल बैलेट कि सबका अलग अलग फॉर्म 13C के अंदर बिल्कुल जैसे लिफाफा सील होना चाहिए सब कुछ है तो ही आप उसको स्कैन करेंगे अगर एक बड़ा एनवेलप मिला उसके अंदर 3 फॉर्म 13A रखे हैं 3 फॉर्म 13B रखे हैं इट विल बी रिजेक्टेड सो इन दैट केस स्कैन फॉर्म 13C और फिर फॉर्म 13A पे आइए उसको इनवैलिडेट करिए उसमें ऑप्शन आता है रीजन अदर सेलेक्ट करिए और नीचे लिखिए मल्टीपल फॉर्म 13A फाउंड इनसाइड फॉर्म 13B फिनिश
Okay sir on the section of sir On detection of duplicate, what should we do? Like we have to reject both the BBs or what?
Yes.
सर उसमें जो अभी उसके अंदर 4-5 इन्वेलप निकले, लेकिन वो 8 बजे के पहले हमें मिल चुका था, लेकिन हमें पता नहीं था क्योंकि किसी ने नहीं खोला था. So now at the end of the counting, pre-counting, हमें उस इंफॉर्मेशन को आरओ तक कैसे पहुंचे? मतलब 8 बजे
क्या बोल रहे हो आप? में समझ में नहीं आया मुझे.
Okay, we got a envelope. Okay, so one envelope is there. Inside the envelope, another 2-3 envelopes were there.
वही तो केस मैंने बताया सर अभी आपको.
हाँ सर, लेकिन at the end of the day हमें उस काउंटिंग की जो नंबर है, एक इन्वेलप के अंदर 4 निकले, उसको हमें आरओ तक कैसे पहुंचाए?
आरओ कोई दूसरे जगह थोड़ा ना बैठे हैं, आप ही के पास ही होंगे. बताइए उनको.
प्री काउंटिंग के पहले तो सर हमें
मैं समझिए आपका जो आप बोल रहे हो. प्री काउंटिंग से पहले 8 बजे आपको 100 बैलेट प्राप्त हुए, आपने लेटर ऑन उसको स्कैन किया और उसमें से निकले 105. 5 और निकल आया उसके अंदर. राइट, वो आरओ है. वहां पे सब बैठे हुए हैं, ये एजेंट्स बैठे हुए हैं, आरओ बैठे हैं. उनको बताइए कि क्योंकि आप लोग बताते होंगे ऑफ कोर्स कि देखो 8 बजे तक हमारे पास 100 बैलेट आए हैं, हम इसकी स्कैनिंग करने जा रहे हैं. और इसीलिए बोला है कि एजेंट सामने बैठेंगे, आपने लिफाफा फाड़ा, उसमें आपको 4 निकले. अच्छा, ये 100 नहीं 104 थे. वो आप आरओ को बताइए, नंबर अपडेट कराइए उसमें.
जी, थैंक यू सर. और एक सिनेरियो है, one more scenario. 13C हमने स्कैन किया, बराबर, हमने टियर किया, तो 13A भी है और 13B भी है, लेकिन पोस्टल बैलेट 13B के अंदर नहीं डाला. उस सिनेरियो में सर हमें ए स्कैन करना चाहिए, क्योंकि हमें पता चल गया है पोस्टल जो बैलेट पेपर है वो अलग से है. इट्स नॉट कवर्ड बाय द 13.
कवर्ड बाय दैट, करेक्ट. तो अगर वो सील्ड नहीं है तो आप सीएबी स्कैन करो. अगर वैलिड बोलता है तो वैलिड कर दो. वो स्क्रूटनी नहीं करनी है वहां पे कि ये सील्ड था कि नहीं था. आपने सीएबी मिला, सीएबी इसको स्कैन किया और आपने उसको वैलिड ट्रे में रख दिया. जब वो आरओ के पास जाएगा तो आरओ देखेगा कि सी निकालेगा, उसमें से ए भी निकल रहा है और बैलेट पेपर सील्ड नहीं है, तो ऑटोमेटिकली रिजेक्ट हो जाएगा.
थैंक यू सर.
Sir, in the case of Arunachal and Sikkim, what would be timing for like pre-counting, sir?
Pardon?
For in case of Arunachal Pradesh and Sikkim, like it will be counting will come.
Your CO office will inform you. Don't worry.
Okay, thanks.
Sir, I am from Punjab. Yes. Sir, my question is कि अगर सपोज करो कि 3-4 जो हमारे सर्विस वोटर्स हैं वो एक ही यूनिट के पास हैं, तो वो अपना CAB फॉर्म एनवेलप्स में डाल के, एक बिगर एनवेलप में डाल के हमें कोरियर या पोस्ट करवा देते हैं. शुड वी कंसीडर दोस?
अगर अलग अलग है, इंडिविजुअल है उसके अंदर,
हाँ जी,
तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. अगर इंडिविजुअल नहीं है तो वो इनवैलिड हो जाएंगे.
राइट सर.
Sir, while noting down the serial number by ARO, is there any SOP, sir? Like it has to be written on the back side of the form and left corner, right corner.
Simple, you can for form 13 CAB you can mention on the top.
Front
yeah.
top or
front top you can mention.
Pencil, sir.
Pencil.
Sir, how many digits in ETPBMS? Sir, how many digits?
16 digit.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, it's on random. Sir,
yes.
Sir, it's on random. If we accidentally get logged out while doing scanning, then what is the...
Sir, your voice is not very clear. You can please come near mic because it is echoing.
Sir, hello.
Ji.
Sir, if we accidentally get logged out while doing scanning, then what will be the procedure?
Log in again and carry on.
Do we get the back details?
Yes, okay. yes.
Also, sir, do we have any completion button for the counting supervisors login, or only for RO login?
Only RO.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, OTP will be available over email also?
If it is government email ID.
If it is?
Government email ID.
Sir,
Yes.
Is there any specific make and model for the QR code scanner?
No.
Or any scanner?
You can use any QR code scanner.
Thank you, sir.
सर डेटा एनालिसिस से क्वेरी थी
जी
सर। ये इंटरनेट में आपने जैसे 10 Mbps का आपने बताया मिनिमम रखना है अपने को, तो स्टैटिक आईपी रखना है या अपने वैसे आप हाई स्पीड ब्रॉडबैंड ले सकते हैं इसमें?
हाई स्पीड ब्रॉडबैंड ले सकते हैं इसमें, बट एनकोर के लिए आपको स्टैटिक चाहिए होगी।
जी जी सर।
Good afternoon, Saksham ji. This is from CO Office Assam. रिकॉर्ड ऑफिसर का जो पासवर्ड होगा डेमो के लिए वो आईडी और पासवर्ड होगा सेम होगा ना? हाँ ठीक है। आई जस्ट वांटेड टू कंफर्म। ठीक है, थैंक यू।
गुड इवनिंग सर। हेलो
हेलो जी
सर, गुड इवनिंग सर। सर, व्हेन वी विल स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन दिस डेमो वन सर?
Immediately after this training.
Okay, today only?
Yes, it's up to you.
Okay sir, okay sir. Thank you sir.
हेलो सर, गुड इवनिंग सर। झालावाड़ राजस्थान 25 नंबर से बात कर रहा हूँ सर। ये जो लीज लाइन लेनी है इसके लिए इंटरनेट कनेक्शन या फिर जैसे आपने बताया कि ETPBMS के लिए तो ब्रॉडबैंड चल जाएगा, तो N4 के लिए सर लीज लाइन या FTTH?
देखिए आप लीज लाइन ही लीजिए और इसके लिए भी बेटर रहेगा आप लीज लाइन ही लीजिए, ज्यादा बेटर है क्योंकि एक ही जगह आपकी काउंटिंग हो रही होगी। ठीक है तो बेटर है एक ही मीडियम लीजिए और दोनों के लिए यूज करिए।
ओके सर,
ठीक है, अलग अलग जाने की जरूरत नहीं है।
ओके सर।
from Sikar.
हेलो
हेलो
यस मैम।
हाँ सर, मैं ये पूछ रही थी कि अगर मान लो 3 रूम में हो काउंटिंग तो उसमें डुप्लीकेट के केस में फिर वो कैसे क्लब हो गया था?
3 रूम में काउंटिंग होगा, लेकिन होगा तो वो उसका आईडी के हिसाब से आएगा ना, सीरियल नंबर बताएगा सिस्टम की इस आईडी के साथ डुप्लीकेट।
लेकिन कॉरिडोर में क्या वो उसको फिर लेके जाए यार दूसरे रूम में जाके ढूंढे?
देखिए अब बेसिकली आप जो काउंटिंग करिए इसको एक ही रूम में रखिए, एडजेसेंट रूम में रखिए ताकि आपका इजीली मूवमेंट हो। ऐसा ना हो एक रूम इधर है एक रूम बहुत दूर है, उसको पास में ही रखिए प्री काउंटिंग केस में।
लेकिन फिर भी बैलेट तो रूम से बाहर जाएगा।
आप जो एरिया होगा ना उसको रेस्ट्रिक्ट मत करिए। अगर दो रूम दूसरा मतलब दूर है तो या तो उसको पूरा कवर करिए कि कंसीडर इट एज 1 रूम ओनली, कि आपको
हमारे 5 टीम्स है तो वो 2 रूम में नहीं।
इसके लिए फिर आप ना एक बार मतलब बुटोलिया सर से बात कर लीजिएगा सी ऑफिस में बोल के। ठीक है, क्या करना है उसके लिए जी।
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन भी सेम है सर। आई एम फ्रॉम अहमदाबाद
जी
सर। अगर मल्टीपल टेबल्स है जैसे अभी मैम ने बताया था कि अलग अलग रूम है, मल्टीपल टेबल्स के केस में भी सर इफ डुप्लीकेशन है तो रिजेक्टेड को बंच करके इनवैलिड की ट्रे में रखना है सर। कौन से टेबल पे? फॉर एग्जांपल टेबल नंबर 1 और टेबल
किसी पे भी रख सकते हैं, किसी पे भी रख सकते हैं, नो इशू।
ओके सर।
सर ये डेमो पोर्टल कब से अवेलेबल होगा सर? डेमो पोर्टल
अभी से तुरंत अभी करिए जाके तुरंत।
ठीक है।
आईडीज काम नहीं कर रहा है सर।
आईडी सब काम कर रहे हैं। अपने सी ऑफिस को बताइएगा, उनसे पूछिएगा, बता देंगे आपको।
डेमो आईडी सर पहले जो एनेबल था उसी को मैं यूज कर रहा हूँ।
करेगा सर करेगा। आईडी को कुछ नहीं हुआ, वो वैसी की वैसी है, उनको किसी ने कुछ नहीं किया अभी।
यूजर डज नॉट एग्जिस्ट बोल के मैसेज मिल रहा है सर।
No issue, you can post it to your CO office, they will help you. Okay. Any more doubts or we can wind up?
सर ये जो डेमो का यूजर नेम पासवर्ड कहाँ से मिलेगा फिर ये?
सी ऑफिस।
ठीक है सर।
प्रकाश चंद, आप अपना व्हाट्सएप दिखाना चाह रहे हैं क्या सबको? क्या डेमो देंगे? व्हाट्सएप कैसे चलाते हैं? प्रकाश चंद कुछ बोलिए भी, खाली डेमो ही देते रहेंगे आप? सारे मैसेज पढ़ रहे हैं सब लोग, क्या लिखा है?
सॉरी सर, सॉरी।
सबको पता लग गया? आप मैसेज पढ़ के भी रिप्लाई नहीं कर रहे हैं, देखिए।
सर नमस्कार। सर बाड़मेर से निवेदन कर रहा था
जी।
सर, अगर काउंटिंग के दौरान अगर कोई सिस्टम एक्सेप्शनली कोई बंद हो जाता है या डिस्कनेक्ट हो जाता है तो वापस उसको लॉगिन करेंगे तो पुरानी स्टेट से वापस शुरू हो जाएगा?
जी।
थैंक यू।
All right, then I think there is no more doubts, and I wish you all the best for the counting. If you have any doubts, you can connect with your CO office. They will immediately resolve it.
Sir, a small doubt from Kola district, sir.
Yes.
Sir, do you have any video recorded, sir?
No, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Love you.